Welcome back to another Rebel Rant. So today, we're going to be talking about Zoe Saldana. She portrayed a singer by the name of Nina Simone in 2016. And as you can see here, oh my goodness. Yeah, she actually did it. She apologized for not being black enough. I can't make this stuff up. I really can't. This is just... Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die laughing here. Oh, well, the first time I heard this, I about fell over, dying, laughing. This is too much. I don't. This is just. I need a moment to find the words. Words escape me. The words don't want any part of this. I'm just, for full disclosure, I don't even know who Nina Simone is. Not a clue. I had no idea there was a movie about her. All I know is that she was a singer back in the day. That's literally all I know about her. And she was a singer. That's fine. That's great. Good on her. I don't really particularly care one way or the other. Maybe I've heard some of her songs. I got no idea. But whether I knew who she was or not, it really doesn't even matter. This is just absolutely ridiculous. It's just Zoe looks pretty black to me personally. Just saying. Apparently she doesn't have the right skin tone, or she's not dark enough as far as her skin color goes, or something. I am honestly not even sure how to qualify the statement that she's not black enough. I don't know how to qualify that. Is this for real? Like, is this actually happening? Is this the world that we live in? I'm very confused by this. I know she played in Guardians of the Galaxy. I know that much. Her role there was fine. I'm not exactly a huge fan of the character, exactly, but her performance was fine. I've never heard of her spouting off any political stuff. Not that I'm not saying she never has. I've just never heard of it. It's just, she was playing a role. That's what actors do, right? Actors and actresses, they play roles. There have been plenty of people that weren't exactly from the same ethnic or whatever type background of the character. That you can't expect people to be exactly like this, that, or the other when it comes to acting. That's why it's called acting. But this is just, this is amazing. The whole cancel culture thing, the snowflake stuff, the politically correct malarkey. It's all just, it's eating itself. Cannibalism. It's just straight up eating itself. This is just further proof that it doesn't come for any one person or demographic. It comes for everybody. This is why, censorship and fascism and this type of stuff is so insidious, and it's just so evil because it comes for everybody. It's bad enough when it affects a single demographic or whatnot. That's bad enough. But in the end, it comes for everybody. And this is just further proof of that. It's incredible to watch. We are watching pop culture, entertainment, society in general, self-destructing right before our eyes. There are no words. I don't know what to say to this. I really don't. I kind of had an idea what to say, but now that I'm recording and going through this article again, I just don't know what to say. Nothing that I had thought of saying just seems to do justice. This is just... This is so beyond the pale. It's just... And then you've got, what is this? Nina Simone Music on Twitter. Cool story, but please take Nina's name out of your mouth for the rest of your life. Like, what the hell? What? These people, they don't believe in free speech. They don't believe in the First Amendment. They really, really don't. You are not allowed to say anything or do anything that exists outside of their tiny little worldview. And part of the problem with that is that each and every one of these little fascists have their own worldview. So the moment somebody else's worldview crosses yours in a way that you don't like, it's game on. It's open season. And this is the perfect example of it. This is just one more example of the importance of free speech. The United States of America is the only country in the world that has codified the right to free speech as such in the First Amendment that I'm aware of. I'm not aware of any other countries, Canada, the UK, European countries, South American countries. I am not aware. I'm not saying no other country has. I'm simply not aware of any first world countries that have codified free speech like the United States has. Nobody else has a First Amendment or a Bill of Rights like we do. There are countries where they actually have the legal authority to silence you for your thoughts and your words, to punish you, to prosecute you. This is a real thing. There's this dude. I wish I could remember his name. I think it was like Tommy Robinson. Yeah, Tommy Robinson. He's an activist in the UK, speaking out against... Well, I'll let you do the research on that yourself. It's not the type of thing I want to discuss in this particular video for certain reasons, but I will let you... Tommy Robinson, UK. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on over there, and he is one of the few that's actively speaking out on a public platform, and the UK government has literally thrown him in prison for speaking the truth, because they do not have a First Amendment or Bill of Rights like we do. That is why it's so important to stand up to this fascism and censorship. But on the bright side, they come for everybody at some point. And we're watching it in real time, and it is unfolding so fast that I'm just in shock and awe. Which is why I'm struggle to find the words to start this video. I mean, what does Zoe think she's doing? Who does she think she's pleasing? What good does she think she's doing? It's pointless. It doesn't matter what she says or does. They're going to come after her anyways. And either you stand up for yourself or you will get steamrolled. They will take everything from you if you don't at least try to fight back and protect what is yours, to protect yourself. They will take everything. It's just... If she can't play a role because her skin's not dark enough or something, Now, how is she ever supposed to act again? I mean, I'm not a huge supporter of Hollywood. Hollywood has gone a very dark route over the last few decades, and there are some very serious problems in the entire industry, especially coming out of Hollywood. But with that said, there are good and decent people there in the industry, and they're being they're being chewed up alive. As far as Zoe goes, I don't know a whole lot about her other than some of the roles she's played, particularly being Guardians of the Galaxy. But this is what happens to people, good and bad, out of Hollywood. And not just Hollywood, just average people. People, on YouTube, people that have nothing to do with any of these social media platforms experience stuff like this on a day-to-day basis. I myself have experienced something like this. I've experienced my own things. Kind of like this, but in different ways. Ultimately, it's all in the same vein. Censorship, fascism, discrimination, flat-out racism. It's just, it doesn't end. It straight up does not end. And that's why it needs to be we need to put a stop to it, because it doesn't end. I remember when I was a kid, being politically correct was the big thing. Everybody, my friends, kids, young teenagers, they would strut around just being all proud. I'm politically correct. They were just so proud to be politically correct. And when it first started popping up as a household thing, I was confused by it. It didn't make any sense to me, even when I was younger. And as I got older, and really learned what it was about, I'm not going to say I wasn't taking into it to some extent, but it didn't take much for me to realize that it was a load of malarkey on such a grand scale. And that fact has grown more and more as time has gone by. This is just, I just don't even know what to say. This is just so beyond the pale. How are actors supposed to get jobs? How are actors and actresses supposed to find work if they don't match the character in real life 100%? That's not how acting works. The same with black. I'm not dumb. Rant, tangent, sidetrack. Not going there. Okay, so that's. Oh my goodness. And so this little paragraph right here, Saldana then expresses how she felt the entire casting process was painful, and reasons that she had undertaken. Oh, dear Lord, do these people not have editors? Just magazines and newspapers and websites in general. Do they just not have editors that proofread this stuff? I don't understand. I'm assuming they were meaning, and reasons that she had undertaken the role of Simone, because I thought back then that I had the permission because I was a black woman. Oh my god. I just can't. I just can't. Since when do you need permission to do your job? It's acting. It's what it is. It's the whole thing is makeup, make believe, fantasy. None of it's real. Even if it's based on a true story, on real life events, it is still not real. The acting, the sets, there's gonna be some discrepancy between the story and reality. That's just a fact of the business. This is ludicrous on a level. It leaves me speechless. This is the world that we live in, folks. This is why comic books, video games, television, movies, this is why everything is burning to the ground. Doctor Who has been defiled and destroyed. Star Trek, same thing. It's just been burned to the ground. Star Wars. Oh my gosh. I didn't know it was possible to ruin Star Wars. I did not know it was possible. But that's exactly what they did. They ruined Star Wars. Cartoons, kids, what used to be fun, wholesome kids cartoons, they've turned into just nothing. The only way I can describe it is it's nothing short of perversion. It's just, there are no words to describe what is happening in our world. And that includes our entertainment, gaming, and pop culture. It's just, I'm just speechless at this point. It's got to stop, folks. It's just got to stop. This is just insanity. And the world will not survive it. It simply won't. Our country will not survive it if we don't put a stop to it somehow. I'm doing what I can. I do my best not to spend money on this stuff when it's so in your face, especially when it's so in your face. I don't know what else to do. There's only so much one man can do. Every fan, if you're into these types of things, the entertainment, the gaming, the pop culture, it's up to you. It's up to you to make that difference. One person can't do it alone. And I know I'm not the only one, but sometimes sometimes it feels like I am. And you gotta do your part as well, because this is not going to stop until somebody puts a stop to it. And that's going to take a lot of somebody's. She says it right here. She then promised, "I know better today, and I'm never going to do that again." Never. Meaning she just bent the knee into destroying her own livelihood. How's she supposed to act? How's she supposed to get work? If she's never going to do this again. This is destroying lives. This is destroying livelihoods. This is destroying industries. People make livings in gaming, pop culture, and entertainment. It's what they do for a living. Whether there might be people out there that think it's a waste of time, that's fine. They can believe that. They can think that. But the simple fact is, people make a living doing these things. They make livelihoods out of these things. And this right here is an example of a livelihood being nuked and destroyed. And it won't stop with her. She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is just... Oh my goodness. Wait, what? Wait, time out. This isn't the first time a black actor or actress has come under fire for not being black enough to take on a role. Back in March of 2019, critics claimed that superstar Will Smith wasn't black enough. I'm pretty sure they meant black enough to play the father of tennis greats Serena and Venus Williams. That's the first I've heard of it. This is just, like I said, she's not the first, and she won't be the last. Oh my goodness, the world is burning down around us, folks. It is quite literally burning down. around us. I can only hope and pray that we survive this insanity and this malarkey and come out the other side stronger and smarter. Ugh, I can only hope and pray, folks. Well, I'm not really sure what else to say about this. I think I've probably ranted enough on this particular article, at least. I hope you enjoyed the rant. If you'd like to hear more rants, hit that subscribe button. And if you did enjoy it, even if you didn't agree with it, hit that like button. It really does help the channel. I really do appreciate it. So with that said, always remember to look beneath the surface. This has been another Rebel Rant.
Can't stop the signal.